Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading.
What do we have for Virgo? Nine of Swords, Gemini energy at the foundation of the reading, Virgo. Virgo, right before I began this reading, I heard a message so clearly. Last call before judgment. And this is a theme that was coming up in the Aries and Scorpio readings as well. Virgo, you have just been used as a divine vessel to deliver somebody one last opportunity before judgment comes into their life. So it's like the divine coming to this person through you and giving them a get out of jail free card if they are to choose a specific direction, which I feel this specific direction has an agreement attached to it. And that agreement has to do with putting this person in some sort of divine service to the collective. It's like taking somebody who's a criminal and giving them a pass, clearing their record, but they are now under order from God, and they must do what God tells them to do, or the judgment will move forward in their life. So it's like putting this person now in a position of helping others based off of their own struggles and obstacles that they are now being forced to overcome. So it's really an energy of forcing somebody to heal. And this is somebody who has refused to heal for a very, very, very long time, Virgo. So what I'm getting here is you've been used essentially as a vessel in this person's life. Maybe it was you that gave them the opportunity. Maybe you gave them a leg up. You did something to help this individual. And as soon as you did this, Virgo, this person spat in your face and stabbed you in the back. Essentially crumpled up this opportunity that the divine was sending them by way of you and threw it in the garbage. This person had no idea that you were being used as a divine vessel, a last call before judgment. They just continue to act out in a way that they've always acted out. But this is the last time this will ever happen. This has been going on collective wide at the moment. It's an energy of all the jails being overly populated, so certain people that haven't been sentenced yet are being given other options. Similar kind of energy that I'm picking up in the collective at the moment. Now, I was talking about in the Aries and Scorpio readings how this always fails. No one ever reforms. They always fail this final test. But Virgo, you are actually being put in the captain's chair of this final call. You're seeing how all of this works. You see, this person has essentially done something to try and harm you, to try and defame your name. They took what's yours and thought that there would be no repercussions for their actions. They essentially were given an opportunity to do the right thing, and they failed. Just now is this person starting to realize what has taken place. They're starting to understand that you were their final judgment call, and they are starting to realize that you were used as this divine vessel to deliver this message from God. What do we have at the sacral, please? So, wow. Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy at the sacral. And here it is, Virgo. Exactly what I was saying. This is you giving this person, delivering this message from the divine. They were given one last chance to do the right thing, and they failed. But with this Nine of Swords at the foundation, this is a judgment that is first going to hit them on the spiritual plane, their mentals. It's an energy of madness that I'm feeling here. The karma is going to start manifesting itself inside this person's mind, flooding them with thoughts of all the horrors and wickedness that they brought into the world. See, this person, this is an incredibly arrogant individual. This is somebody who thinks that they got one over on you. This is the kind of person that you would help, and then as soon as you're not looking, they'll make a run for your throne. They'll try and take what's yours, and then just make up some gross lies about you to try and steer the public opinion. Something along these lines. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? 10 of Wands. Wow. This is a very heavy energy we have on this table, Virgo. This is this person now having to take responsibility for all their wickedness, carrying this karma around. And only are they just now realizing that they stifled their opportunity to do the right thing. It's like this person's mind is reminiscent of a broken film projector, skipping. This is representative of the wickedness that they brought into your life. This is backstabber energy on this table, but this karma, this is instant karma, which tells me that you sit close to God, Virgo. You have a seat at the table. Again, you were used as this vessel. This person had no idea that you had the essence of the divine within you, and you were sent into their life to test them. I feel a sense of shock coming from this person. This person is being stripped of any power they had in any area of their life. They're being put into shackles, spiritually speaking, and this will slowly start manifesting in their reality. I'm also picking up an energy here of loss of freedom. This could potentially, for some of you, result in this person losing their freedom somehow. However, it's an energy of other events unfolding in their life that have nothing to do with what they did to you, that result in them having some sort of loss of freedom. What do we have at the heart, please? Wow. Shackled spiritually is exactly right. The devil at the heart. It's like your final test before judgment was the deciding factor, whether they were going to go with the divine light and reform themselves, or if they were going to solidify themselves in all their wickedness and be sentenced to the underworld. This energy is now shackled to the horrors that they brought into this world. You know, hell is a mindset. It's a vibrational frequency. And it's all based off of how you decide to live your life as a human being inside this reality. Your behavior, your treatment towards others is what determines your frequency, your vibration, and how you perceive your reality. Some people seem to think that they can manipulate the will of the gods and the divine. Essentially, they think they're God. They think that they can bend reality and evade karma. This is what I'm looking at right on this table. The divine is going to make an example out of this person because I feel what they did was very extreme in nature to you, Virgo. There's different storylines I'm picking up here. For some, this is relating to family members who stabbed you in the back. For others, this is related to people that maybe you were involved with in your career who stabbed you in the back. Like somebody that you help out. You give a leg up, tell them how to do something in a better way, and they start to succeed, and then they spit in your face and stab you in the back and try and come for your position. Something like this. Whatever little bit of success that this person has had based off of your guidance is going to be very short-lived. This will not last. Because this person is too obvious in their tactics. Just the way they are, it's all over them. They smell of evil. They sound like evil. They look like evil. And because of the astrology that we're currently under at the moment, there's no hiding. Everybody can see who the demons are. But see, the thing is about these individuals who hold this demonic possession by way of their behavioral patterns, their treatment towards others, which again is all connected to your vibrational frequency. None of these individuals see themselves as quite possibly under some demonic possession. None of these individuals think that there's anything that they need to change or improve about themselves. They've been able to continue on a path behaving this way for an extended period of time because these individuals are narcissists. It's interesting the way the divine deals with narcissists because their karma is delayed. It's accumulated. So when that karma hits, it sticks. This is the kind of individual that uses deep forms of gaslighting to try and steer the public opinion around them. But it's not working. This is the kind of person that will start problems with everybody around them, stab people in the back, and then try to create an illusion by making up lies about other individuals, saying that that particular individual did to them what they actually did to that person. Very childish behavior. Nobody falls for this anymore. It's just absolute lunacy. This person is essentially putting themselves on an island. Nobody wants to deal with this person. And as time goes on, this person's popularity, in whatever sector this may be, will start to diminish. I feel like you really gave this person a leg up, Virgo. You really really helped this person out of the kindness of your heart, however that shows up for you. And I feel that this person's treatment of you was the final judgment, like I was saying, because it was so severe and so savagely evil and diabolical in nature that God said, enough. I've seen enough. This person was given so many opportunities to do the right thing. Felt like you were really compassionate towards this person as well, Virgo. You may have opened up to this individual too, thinking you can trust them. This person may have even taken things you told them and spread it around, trying to create this web of sabotage to try and checkmate you. I feel once you started to catch wind of this, it created a tower in your life. You were shocked. I feel like you were deeply hurt by this person's treatment of you. This has all been accounted for, Virgo. You will be repaid for this in one way or another. It may not be in such an obvious way, but you will be repaid for this. What do we have at the throat, please? Six of Cups, Scorpio energy at the throat. I'm picking up an energy here of this individual being stuck inside a karmic cycle of all of these horrors and demons that they spoke into their reality. All of these energies now coming back up from the past, being unearthed. Simply put, it's this individual now being faced with other individuals or circumstances that are on the same vibrational frequency as their treatment towards you and others. Karma, baby. Karma. This is what this is. This person now being put in the position of having to experience what it was like to be on the receiving end of their wickedness. This person won't see this coming. This is going to unfold in a very, very genius way in this person's life. The divine never delivers anything in an obvious manner. They don't deliver your blessings in an obvious manner, and they do not deliver karma in an obvious manner. It usually comes by way of some other force or entity in their life when they least expect it. It's an energy of catching them off guard. And then as they are on the receiving end of their own wickedness, they say to themselves, I think I know why this is happening. See, karma will twist your mind. It will play head games with you. And remember, when this comes back around, it's always being returned to you at an increased rate. Interest tacked on top, tenfold. It's like throwing some wickedness out into the universe like it's a boomerang. You're picking up speed and then coming back and pelting you 10 times harder. This is exactly what I'm picking up here. The boomeranging effect of karma. What do we have at the third eye, please? Ooh, the Empress at the third eye. Wow. No growth in this person's life. This is the kind of person as well. This is a very arrogant individual that I'm picking up on. This is the kind of person that will speak very highly of themselves, speak down on others, treat others like peasants, like they're beneath them. I see the judgment angel in my mind's eye just standing back with their arms crossed, watching all this take place, along with God and the recording angel. All of this was recorded by the divine. This person is going to be blocked from any sort of growth, abundance, or blessings in their life from now until the end of their life cycle. I feel that any sort of divine light that was trying to reform this individual is gone. This person has been handed over to the underworld, where they will have to spend the rest of their days being reformed and hopefully get it right in the next life cycle. See, this is happening on the spiritual plane. So the way this is going to show up in their reality, this is why I was picking up an energy of some sort of imprisonment. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It can just be an energy of just having roadblocks in every area of your life, which could put you in an energy of some sort of poverty, completely desolate. You know, I've heard about people that become so desolate and have completely lost hope and can't find any sort of leg up in their life that they would rather be in jail because at least they'll get a bed and a meal. This is what I'm getting here. What do we have at the crown, please? And there it is, Judgment. Pluto, Scorpio energy at the crown. See, judgment is something that is always taking place. Judgment is just essentially divine court. But for some reason right now, and again, I guess it's because of the astrology, divine court is very busy, very crowded. I had judgment come out 3 times in the Scorpio reading from 3 different decks. And there was a very similar message here. I was also speaking about in the Scorpio reading how when this person fails that final test, which was delivered by way of you, Virgo, they are faced with a different kind of judgment. Bizarro judgment. It's the judgment that comes from the underworld. The opposite polarity of regular judgment. See, this is divine judgment. And I'm feeling something very similar taking place here, Virgo, especially given the message. This person has failed divine judgment, essentially not showing up for their day in court. And so a bench warrant is issued for them, something like this. The bench warrant is issued to the underworld. And now this individual's own horrors and karma are out in the field, rounding them up. What do we have at the foundation, please? Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, Balaam. See, this person had a different idea, right? I feel like this is reminiscent of them. Just this sneaky, immature fool who was faced with their maker when they did what they did to you, Virgo. What do we have the sacral, please? The moon, Beelzebub, Pisces energy, one of the 7 high princes of hell. There's a lot of fear on this table. There's this very dark energy that's coming for this person. This person has a completely blocked intuition. They've been disconnected from any sort of higher guidance. It's over. They failed the test. And now the swarm is coming for them. What do we have, the solar plexus? 9 of Wands, right underneath that 10 of Wands. Sag energy again. Marchosius. This person's not prepared for this at all. They won't even see it coming. This person still thinks that they've gotten away with all their wickedness. See, like I was saying, it's just going to hit them when they least expect it. Everything will start to happen at once. I feel as though this person's entire foundation is going to crumble from the weight of this karma that's brought into their life. Every sector, every area of their life will be affected by this. Blocked solar plexus energy, completely powerless to the weight of this judgment, this karma. What do we have at the heart, please? Okay, too many cards. What do we have at the heart, please? And there it is. Belial, judgment, famine, and sickness. Unbelievable. 2 judgments. But this is judgment by way of the underworld, coming for them, going out into the field looking for them. It's like this is this evil that they birthed out into the collective, coming back looking for them, like it's Frankenstein, coming home to mommy or daddy, right? This person refused to self-examine. They denied themselves of that get-out-of-jail-free card, made a huge error in their judgment. And now the underworld has a bench warrant for them, right underneath Baphomet here. The devil, judgment, bench warrant energy, out in the field looking for them. The swarm is looking for them. And then we have Habuhia, 9 of Cups, Pisces energy, healing. And Virgo, this is where you're going, okay? You're saying goodbye to this energy. You're done. Your mission, your duty has been completed. I feel for a lot of you, you're only just now starting to realize what happened and that you were used as some sort of divine vessel, because I feel this person attacked you in some capacity and you couldn't even make sense of their wickedness towards you. It just was completely senseless. But now you understand that you were used to judge this person, to be their final judgment. But you, Virgo, are moving on into a new timeline of abundance, happiness, complete fulfillment, and satisfaction. Because of your dedication to yourself, the collective, and most importantly, God and the divine. You are a real soldier of the light, and a lot of you are just now starting to realize this. Sometimes it takes these situations, Virgo, to realize that you are being used as a divine vessel. This used to happen to me all the time. Before I was awoken, I had no idea why I would always get in these situations. And then as I started to move into this energy of purpose, I started to realize that I was being used as a divine vessel. Whether I like it or not, it's just the contract I signed before I came here. It's the same for all of you, Virgo. What do we have at the throat, please? 10 of Wands. Again, 10 of Wands twice. This is a very heavy energy. Nanuel, God humiliating the proud. Spiritual communication influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. This is an energy of letting go, Virgo. Freedom has been brought into your life. You can now lay down any burdens that were attached to this particular cycle, or you're about to be able to do this. It says right there, God humiliating the proud. really says it all. What do we have at the third eye, please? Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy, Ashila at the third eye. God, the just judge, contemplation, makes the truth known in legal proceedings. And this is reminding me of that energy I was speaking on in regards to the recording angel. It's like the recording angel is showing up for this energy's day in court. Yes, Judge, we have all this evidence recorded of this person's wickedness towards Virgo and many others. And there's an emphasis here surrounding time. Time that this individual took from you and others. See, time is the most valuable commodity, and this is what the devil will come for. If these devilish energies can get your time, Virgo, even for just one day, well, that's a win, because it's one day that you're not working in your purpose or trying to find it. It's one day that you're not heading towards your destiny because you're too wrapped up in dealing with some sort of chaos that this demonic individual has brought into your life. This has all been accounted for. You will be paid back for this in some capacity, Virgo. What do we have the crown to close us out for Virgo, please? Judgment again, Virgo. Judgment, judgment, judgment. Imamia, God hidden in darkness. Atonement of errors, destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. There's this energy of humiliation that I keep picking up here. God humiliating the proud, humiliating your enemies. Judgment stacked with judgment at the crown. This is a very serious, very heavy energy, Virgo. And just like the Scorpio reading, we also had 3 judgments. Virgo, there's going to be a renewal of your circumstances. For some of you, this could be a promotion in some area of your life. It could have to do with a move. It could have something to do with some other opportunity that comes into your life. So take it as it fits. It's going to be different for all of you out there. But this is all a result of this energy's last judgment being delivered to them by way of you and their treatment towards you. Virgo, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find all of my contact details in the description below this video. And thank you for your donations, Virgo. Take care.